Today we're going to look at another top-tier high school running back recruit, and this one's going to be soon-to-be freshman Reuben Owens going to Texas A&M. We're going to look at his 247 Sports player profile page, and then we're going to look at the highlights and see what we can see and evaluate from there. If you're just here for the highlights, just fast forward a little bit, but let's look at his player profile page real quick to get acquainted with him. He's a 5-star recruit on this recruiting site, ranked second in the rankings and third in the composite, 5'11", 190 pounds. So that's what we're looking at here in terms of size. Enrollment here, who was going after him? Power 5 teams, of course. Alabama's in there, Texas is in there, TCU. He is from the Texas area, so that makes sense that Texas schools are going after him. We got Louisville, and then he enrolled at Texas A&M. And there's a bunch of other teams looking at him. Had 43 offers, 3 visits. So he was a guy who was heavily recruited. Looking at the verified results for his athleticism, 10.68, 100 meters. This guy can cook. He's got speed. Long jump solid as well. Looking at some of the things that they're saying in the scouting report. First round projection. Rashad Penny comparison. Don't think of Rashad Penny due to the injuries. Think of Rashad Penny of him coming out with the combine, being a first-round pick. That size-adjusted athleticism. He is at $190 right now, if you remember. That means he needs to put on some size to really hit that comparison. But the athleticism looks like it's there. So really, we got to see how he matures once we get to the NFL level parts. But some other things are saying he's quick-footed, moves well, unique movement patterns, capable of pass catching with ample 7-on-7 reps as a receiver. That's good things. Upright runner at times, but increasingly shows target shrinking awareness. So he can get skinny in the hole is what he's saying and get low at the point of contact. So that's some good stuff to see here. And looking down here, we're looking at his track times here. Sub 11, 100 meter. As we saw, 10.87, 10.95. So this guy can cook on the track. He's got speed. That's something we're probably going to see on the highlights. We're going to see him cook, especially with these numbers here on the stats. I mean, almost 3,000 rushing yards as a junior, 1,700 as a senior, and then as a sophomore, 1,500 yards. This guy just blows up. Super productive. 101 touchdowns, rushing-wise. 4 receiving touchdowns on his career. Can't catch the ball in the backfield. But honestly, when you're just killing it this much in the run game, I mean, 3,000 rushing yards, they don't need to use you in the passing game. Because you're just carrying the ball and just running it all the way for a score damn near every time. Because that's how you got to do it to get that kind of yardage. So, honestly, with what he's saying in the 7-on-7 action here, that he can be used as a pass catcher there. That's something we're going to watch in college. We're going to see more of that at the college level, and we'll see how that works. 5'11", 190. We're in the high school level. That could change a lot here in the next couple years. One thing we want to look at is athleticism, and we're going to see that here when we look at the highlights on him. And let's run this up. Let's look at some Reuben Owens, see what we're looking at here. Royalty. Gets the ball. Look at the footwork. Moving laterally. He's a slasher a bit. Pulling away. Made things look easy. Showed a little bit of vision there. Next play. Royalty again. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that looks good. Can we hit the edge? Oh, look at that. Oh, he broke his ankles on that one. Hits the end zone. Look at that little crease. We got a crease right there. But it does not hit. It goes through, guys. Runs through faces. Excellent contact balance. And you give him the edge, and he takes it. He takes it as he should. And that's what we should see from a top prospect. A lot of dirty work here. Well, I like how he can manipulate through trash. I like that. I like seeing these top running backs get contested somewhere and have to do something. Boom. Sees things quick like that. Just moving through it. Weaving in and out. It's just a track meet once he gets the ball in his hands and he reads everything so... Man, you did the dude so dirty there. What are you doing? Just chop it up, man. Chop it up. Look at that Holdo. He's going to eat that. That's how you rush for 3,000 yards. You just hot knife through butter. 11 ain't going to catch him, is he? 11 ain't going to catch him. No. Man, he can just jog through it, too. He's so far ahead. Here we go. Royalty again. Little crease, but hits it. Decent sized crease if you were inside there, probably, but easy work, though. You give it to him, he takes it. Look at this crease. Huge hole. Huge hole. You're going to allow him to get up to full speed. 0. Look how small that guy is. You ain't going to catch him. You ain't going to catch him. 9, you ain't going to catch him. Look at the size difference between him and 9. And 8, too, back there. Bigger than a lot of the defenders. Weighing in at $190. I can see where he can add on some size. And I can see that being a good possibility. Him getting a little bit bigger. I can see that in his frame. I can see him carrying a little bit more weight in his frame. Maybe getting around 205, 210 range. That's a good possibility. I like the speed. I like how he pulls away and is very assertive. Watching him with the football here. Crease right there. Boom. Hits it. Hits it. Contact balance. You got a little bit of that. Even though arm tackle, leaning forward, not the hardest thing to get away from at that speed. Here we go. Got a little bit of trash. Hits the outside, though. And, oh, my God. That's Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl speed. Jesus. Here we go. Hole. Easy money for him. Old Reuben Owens just blasting right through there. Texas A&M lost Devin a chain. They're going to need a speed back like that. They got it. Use him more in the passing game. I would like to see him run routes. I know they don't need him to run routes because he just needs to run straight with the ball in his hands. But I'd like to see him run some routes. Again, you don't need to when you're doing this. This looks too easy. Look at the size difference. 58 lineman versus him. 58's honestly thicker. But honestly, he can add some to his frame. He can add some frame. Probably won't affect him much. And he's just running through dudes. Running through the defense. It's not even fair. Here we go. We're going to get the sweep outside. God. His feet is swift. They are light. He is dangerous. Here we go again. Was that a Wildcat? Wasn't really paying attention to watching the motion man. Just give him the edge. Just give him the edge. You have to play him right. There we go. There we go. You hide the catch, though. Turns up field, and it's a track meet. My goodness. My goodness. I can see him run some basic outs and ins and stuff and drags. He's just running through these guys. For some people, this is hard to evaluate. You just want to look at the basic intangibles here. You want to see the trash. You want to see him use his vision like he does there, and he sees it instantly. Then when he's in the second level in the open field, you want to see him pull away. We see that. And then whenever there's contact, you want to see how he works off of that. He's bouncing off of it pretty good. He's holding his balance really well whenever he is touched. And get it, he's not getting hit straight on much because of how good he is and how good his offensive line is. And he's doing shit like this, just running through the defense like a hot knife through butter. But honestly, any bit of contact you see on these highlights, because these are the highlights, not the lowlights, you have to really analyze, take it with a grain of salt, and really look at it extra hard. But man, you give him anything, he takes it. And he sees things quick, and he's assertive with it. He moves quick. He is a damn good prospect. Man, I don't hear many people talking about him much. You don't hear many people talking about him much. One of the reasons why is he's not the 220-pound backs with that size-adjusted athleticism. But you're also getting a different thing. College level, he should transition well. College level, he should transition well, especially if they get him on the outside. They use him more in the passing game. And then from there, you do have to add a little bit of bulk for the NFL level, but we got some time. And I guarantee that's not going to take a good hit on the speed. I'm sure he's going to hold that very well. Watch him pull away right here. You're not going to catch him. You're not going to catch him. Here's another one. Pitch. We got a little lane going in here. Things tighten up. You're fine. He's a slasher. Look at that. But reads the momentum around him really well. That's a good thing to see. Creases get tight. He still hits it. Creases are huge. He still hits it. It doesn't matter. Gets the ball in his hand as a track meet. It doesn't matter the flow of the line or the momentum. He just sees things so quick. That's what I like about him. He sees things quick, whether it's second level, approach the line of scrimmage, just boom, boom. Look at that. Nasty dead legs, moves laterally well. See what he does here. And he can pass. Downfield. Dude's an athlete. Of course. Here we go on the punt return. Guaranteed he's going to take this one back all the way. They wouldn't have this in there. Just easy money. Here we go on the outside. He's going to take it in. Yep. Ooh, cuts it back. He's just got that natural feel of what's going on. Here we go. He's going to kick that outside. He's got that edge. He's always going to have it. You know what's happening here. You see all that green in front of him. You get green in front of him, it's a touchdown. Especially at this level. Jeez. Here we go again. Look at the edge. They ain't got him contained. He's gone. This is getting laughable. Covered a lot of running backs on here. Some of them are pretty dominant. A lot of them more size-adjusted speed you're looking at. This guy's slender, but he's still got some size on him. But, man, he moves well. He cuts through the defense. It's easy. Very good vision. And his highlights are so good that they're laughable. Like, my goodness. He is just crushing it. Here we go. Round out a little bit. That could have been a little bit better, but you know what? You're killing defenses so easy. You probably don't need to, but we'll see more at the college level. We need to look at some of these 7-on-7s. We need to look at some of these other drills on this guy in the passing game. We need to look at that. But with the speed, I guarantee you're a yak monster. Yards after the catch. Look at this. He moves so quick. He's dirty, and that's it. Those are the highlights on Owens here. Very good running back prospect. He's got the speed, got the vision, contact balance. I like him. Good footwork. We only saw a couple of instances of him catching the ball, but honestly, they don't need to use him that way because he's just a hot knife through butter while running the ball. I'm sure that's going to be cleared up as we get through the college level. With that speed, I'm sure he's going to get a lot of yards after the catch because you get him in space, he's gone. You get him any green in front of him, he's gone. Even with trash in front of him, he has such good vision and has a natural flow of the defense and reading the momentum of the players around him that he's gone in a lot of cases. I'm interested to see how he's going to look at the SEC level, how quickly he's going to develop, and how he's going to look on Saturdays. Because right now, looking at that tape, when I'm watching running backs play, this guy is quick, not only with his feet, but with his mind as well. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a fun prospect to look at. But that's Reuben Owens, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to work our way down the list here on 247 Sports, looking at these prospects and running backs, probably wide receivers too, and just do that throughout the summer as we ramp up to the college football season, getting you ready for your Devy leagues, your dynasty leagues, and everything else. I want to thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. It's only going to help you going forward, and I want to thank you for watching.